Last month, I watched a team member spend 20 minutes explaining a customer support issue to me. The problem was clear, the urgency was real, but something was missing. And after listening to the whole situation, I asked the same question that I always do. So what do you think we should do about it? And the silence that followed told me everything. We had trained our team to spot problems, but not how to solve them. And that's one of the biggest challenges that I see in leadership today. Team members often bring up problems without offering solutions. Leaders end up making every decision. And before you know it, you've built a culture of permission seekers instead of problem solvers. And that's when I realized we simply need a better system. So we adopted what we call the 1-3-1 rule. It's completely changed how our team approaches decision making. So let me explain how this works. When you bring a problem, you also bring 3 possible solutions and 1 recommendation. 1 problem, 3 solutions, and 1 recommendation. It's simple, it's clear, and it is game changing. So let me give you an example. That same team member came back a few weeks later with a new challenge. She said, response times are slowing down again. Here are 3 ways that we can fix it. She did great. She clearly defined the problem, that our response times were too low and customers were getting frustrated. But then she laid out 3 options. We could hire more support staff, we could implement an AI chatbot, or we could redesign our internal workflows. And then finally, she made the recommendation. Let's start by redesigning our workflows. It's faster, it's cheaper, it'll give us an immediate impact. That 5-minute conversation that used to take 30, but because she came prepared, we made the decision on the spot and we kept moving forward. But here's the part that I didn't expect. The 1-3-1 rule, it's not just about saving time. It's about building future leaders. You see, every time someone follows this framework, they're practicing strategic thinking. They're learning to weigh all of the options, to consider the consequences, and to make confident recommendations. Those are the muscles that turn team members into leaders. And once we start using it, something amazing happens. It spreads. Team members start using the 1-3-1 rule with each other, not just with leadership. Problems that used to bounce between departments, they start getting solved at the source. And so here's my challenge to you. The next time that someone brings you a problem, don't solve it for them. Ask them, what are 3 possible solutions and what do you recommend? And then send them back to think it through. And then let them bring their ideas and their reasoning to the table. And you're gonna be amazed how quickly that your team members learn to think like leaders instead of permission seekers. The 1-3-1 rule, it's not just a framework, it's a mindset. It builds culture where everyone thinks like a problem solver. And honestly, that changes everything. And so if you want more practical frameworks like this one, I put together a free 30-day leadership growth plan. It includes the same tools that we use at Texan Church to build clarity and confidence and leadership capacity across the team. And of course, you can grab it in the link below.